Hello and welcome. In the previous video, we learned how to register or create an account and also how to reset our password in a case that we have forgotten our password. Now in this video, we are going to log in onto our dashboard, and to do so, we simply provide our email address and our password, and then we'll click login, and this will bring us to the dashboard. Now, if we are starting this program for the first time, we will go to the database and then we will do all our data capture there. For example, we will create the various church groups like Ushers, Prayer Warriors, and all the different groups we have in the church. We can also create the different families that the church is going to have. Everything we need, we create it there. But if we already have, for example, all these things created, we can go straight away to the member profile. And whilst we are here, we can manage all or any of our members. So for example, I will come here to select member, and then I'm going to look for this first member. Of course, you can pick any other member, but I'm interested in this member information. So once I click this, it's going to give me the dashboard or the profile for this member. So quickly I can see all the tithes payments they've made. I can see all the donations. I can also see the pledges they've pledged and they are yet to pay. So these are the things I can quickly work with. Now, if I want to record a tithe for this particular person, I will just come to this section, put the amount. So let's say 100 rands, pick a date for this particular tithe, and this is going to give me the date the tithe is being paid. So now I can see that it has recorded a tithe of 100 rand. Now I can do the same for donations. I can do the same for pledges. I can record anything that I want to. To record donations, I'll click on this plus sign, and this is going to give me a form. All I need to do is just put the amount here, and a donation will be made to this branch from this individual. Now if they want to give a donation to a different branch, I can click on the branch and then pull all the branches out, and then I can make a donation to any other branch. So this is how we actually manage a single member. But as I said, this will all make sense if we had set our database, which is what the video is about. So to set our database, we will click on database, and this is going to give us the database. Now on the very top here, we can see it says show conferences. So now if your church is organized into branches, conferences, and a national level, then you can have this button showing. I am assuming a national level administrator, so I can see the show conferences. So when I click on this, it's going to give me the opportunity to see all the different conferences that this church has organized the branches under. So I can see a central conference, Eastern conference, and so on and so forth. Now, another thing I can also do is that on this left hand side, I can pick any of these tables and view information. So for example, I just clicked on families, and then when I say show families, it's going to show me all the individual families under this branch. So this is the branch I'm working with, and these are the families that are registered. So every member in this branch can be added or can be part of a particular family. Now I can also come here under groups, and then I will see all the groups that are available. So some of the groups, for example, you see we have the church choir and other groups. So we can create groups like Prayer Warriors, Visitation Team, different groups and organization within the church, and we can actually make use of them. So if you want to delete a group, you can select any number of the groups and then you click on delete, or you can simply click on the button and that is going to delete that particular group for you. So now that group is no longer there. We can also directly change the writing or the name of the group, and that will, so I'm going to call this group the Prayer Warriors. And just like that, the change has been made. So you can see the field has been updated successfully. Now, if I want to create a brand new group, I will come on top here. And then when I click on this, it presents me with a form that I can enter the name of the group, put a description, select the branch, and then that is going to actually create the group for me. Now, lastly, if we are having more than one branch and we are an administrator with the authority or the privilege to see all the branches, then when we click on branches, it's going to show us all the branches that we have the access to. So for example, I have access to all the branches, so I can actually edit information for every other branch. If I had access to only one branch, I was only going to see that single branch. Now, if I want to create a new branch, I'll just click on the create branch, and that will give me a form that I can fill to create a branch. So I put the name of the branch, I put the address, the phone number, account number, and so on and so forth, and this will create a branch for me. So this is how easy it is to set up your database. You create branches, you create families, you create groups, and other things. Also, when you come under income categories, you can create categories such as tithes, donations, offerings, any form of category that money comes to you. You just create it and store it so that when you are making or recording a payment, the payment can fall under one of these. So you can create the offerings, donations, tithes, and so on and so forth. So this is how we manage our database, which is the first tile of the program. Thank you and see you in the next video.